everyone. So there's a report here that Channels TV, allegedly, they said, right? That's what they put there, that has allegedly been barred from government house in Uyo, Akwa Ibom. So the reason why they did they barred them is because of the fact that there was a report that came out, I think sometime last week, I think it came out, where it showed, a governor of Akwa Ibom telling his commissioners that he was likely going to, he was defecting to APC or something like that. I saw the headline, I saw the video, it was a bit long. I just look at it when I saw that whole thing of that shenanigan. I'm like, these people are just doing nonsense with governance and politics and just toying with people's lives anyhow that they want to. So I didn't get to watch the video, and I still haven't watched it. But what is happening now, they are saying Governor Umo Eno has barred Channels TV crew from government house over defection report. Channels TV was the one that put out that video, because you could see the video. There was a video. It wasn't even just writing report to say, oh, this man did this or did not do that. There was actually a video where he was saying the thing that he said. And then now we are saying the cable is reporting that the Akwa Ibom government has reportedly barred Channels television crew from the government house press center in Uyo, the state capital. The barring of Christopher Moffat and Kufre Ikpe, Channels TV's reporters and cameraman respectively from the center, followed the broadcast of a video in which Umo Eno, the state governor, publicly confirmed plans to defect from the People's Democratic Party to the All Progressive Congress. And it's because it was that period where I just wasn't even doing any video. I didn't even wanted to talk about it, but I just said, I beg. One of the things that we know, of course, is the fact that right now there's a whole lot going on. There's a whole lot of defection to PDP, to APC from PDP. For me, it doesn't really change anything, because I've always said this thing. APC and PDP are the same. They just have different offices. The same people, the same behavior, the same ideology, doing the same thing, moving in from one to the other to you will literally count those who have been in APC back to PDP, APC, and all of that. Only a few politicians have remained where they are. There are some that have remained where they are, like they were started as PDP and they've remained PDP, are still in PDP, a few number of them. And then most of them have dabbled, moved, and done all sorts of things. So what's there? And for me is that if they're going to move, the better they move, the better it is for Nigeria. Because one of the biggest problem that the opposition has is actually PDP, because people are expecting that because PDP happens to be the biggest opposition party, that it is going to carry on opposition. So when you know that there's someone who is supposed to do something, there's a way that you relax and you don't do anything, right? That's what PDP has been doing. And so they block that way. So people are expecting, okay, there's a PDP, now there's opposition, Meanwhile, there is no opposition, because the PDP that is supposed to do opposition, the PDP hasn't learned to do opposition. The PDP has been like a spoilt baby. When they say a spoilt child who, how do I put it now? It's a spoilt child who has been pampered, who has been spoiled all his life, and then all of a sudden the parents don't have money anymore, and the child can't cope. He doesn't know how to work for anything. He doesn't know how to do anything. He can't cope with anything. That's all we have with PDP. So they have this huge sense of entitlement, and so that, oh, things should be their way. People should do this for them. People should do that for them. And at the end of the day, it's not going their way, and then everything just keep unraveling. You see the way left, right, and center they are ditching PDP. I've seen what's his name now again, former governor of Kwara State, Bukola Saraki, going around again, trying to mend bridges. Is it too late? I think it's too late. He did that in I think, was it 2018? No, after 2019 election, and he did that very well. And I would say, and that's the reason why Wike has such a hold over PDP, because when everybody abandoned PDP, he was there financially. He was there. Atiku left, went to his Dubai thing as usual, was doing his own business. You must give it to Wike. Wike was the one that held PDP together, was the one that used money to be able to hold that party together. That's why he has support all over the country. And then former governor Bukola Saraki was the one that held the party together at that time in terms of playing a leadership role, a mediator role, a negotiator role, trying to bring everybody together. Bukola Saraki really did that, and I respect him, for that role that he played, and to be able to bring people together in that party. So it was Bukola Saraki and Wike that played that role. But now, is that gonna work again? I don't think so. I see former Governor Bukola Saraki going around. Why am I even calling former Senate President? Yeah, Senate President Bukola Saraki going around again trying to mend those fences. But I just think that those fences are beyond mending. I don't think PDP are going to garner the kind of support and respect and trust that they should be having. If I was a member of PDP, or if I can advise PDPs to say that they need to do sort of like a match, they need to take that name off. That name, it's just like, I always use the example of Standard Trust Bank and the UBA. What's the meaning of UBA, Marcy? Something Bank of Africa. Is it Unity Bank of Africa? The meaning. I know the acronym UBA. And I think it's Unity Bank of Africa. Is that it? But anyway, you know what happened? Elumelu, when they came in, Standard Trust Bank was way bigger than UBA. You understand? When they were doing all of those merger and everything, and it's more or less like an acquisition. It's not even a merger. It was like an acquisition. Standard Trust Bank, acquired, sort of like a UBA. But at the end of the day, guess what? And that was a very smart move. They dropped the Standard Trust Bank and picked the UBA name, because at that time the Standard Trust Bank didn't have a good reputation. Their reputation was shattered. There were a lot of accusations of the way they get their money, what they do, the kind of things they do, and there were so many things going on with that name, and it solved everything. And this was this kind of bank that was seen as conservative, a bit conservative, more this thing. So they were able to get that name and work with. That's the thing that I would advise. First of all, PDP does, and then it revamps itself. But hey, PDP is not ready to do that, and so I'm just making my own noise here. But for me, if there was one thing that if PDP would sell that, if they were used to sell party, I would buy their party. If I get money, I'll buy them for their heart, or just say, hand over this party, let's work on it and just grow it, and not be in this hunger mode and desperation to get into office without any, how do I put it now, any intelligence to really get through it. I've been saying for years that for the last 3 or 4 years, I'll be saying this thing, that APC wants to be a one state party, I mean one party state. How do they say that thing? Meanwhile, PDP thinks that, they're attacking every other opposition, this thing, thinking that, it's only there and APC that should be on. They don't know that APC wants to swallow them, and swallow them big. Anyway, somebody will say, what's your business with PDP? Go and face Labour Party. I never even did any party. But anyway, anytime I did any party, you hear me loud and clear. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.